Supported by Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Well, it's 6:12 this morning, and temperatures could not be any warmer. And really, those warm temperatures sitting at around 72 degrees in McAllen, 74 in Edinburgh, in the low 70s pretty much everywhere. You know, Port Isabel 72, South Padre 75, Rio Grande City barely hanging on to the 60s right now. And as the rest of the day goes along, we're going to heat right back up into the upper 80s by 2 p.m. Mostly sunny skies, high of around 86. By then, 85 by 4 p.m., continuing with mostly sunny skies. Now, here's what happened last night, mainly in the DFW area. The cold front that we've been tracking, it's not going to get here, but it went through the DFW area, and that squall line, when it's so tight like that, those showers, those thunderstorms, it creates very damaging winds. And actually, the National Weather Service just confirmed a tornado touchdown last night in the Arlington area. But this squall line is continuing to break up. As that happens, that means that this cold front's definitely not going to get here, but we get the influence of the front. Check this out. Northwesterly winds by this afternoon in Rio Grande City, Edinburgh, McAllen, westerly winds in Weslaco and Mercedes. But the lower valley continues with southerly winds. What happens there when this happens? Well, we flip-flop as far as high temperatures are concerned. So our high today, 88 in Brownsville, and everyone else is going to stay fairly warm, 86 in McAllen and Edinburgh. Even Rio Grande City will be sitting at around 85 degrees, so slightly cooler than yesterday, all thanks to the influence of that front. Now, with the northwesterly winds, the dry air starts coming in again, so no rain chance today. Rain chance starts to come back tomorrow and into Friday. Now, it's Friday night where the rain chance starts to increase by around 20%, so 30% chance of rain by Friday night. But before that, a very warm Thanksgiving ahead of you. We're going to be in the upper 80s once again, so high of around 88. This is better than forecasted yesterday. Forecasted yesterday was around 90 degrees, so I will take any cool down we can get. Partly sunny skies and warm, maybe a sprinkle or two in the morning, but by the afternoon, that sprinkle goes away. So here's what's going to happen. By this afternoon and this morning, that front going to just continue to go off to the east. So it might get into Starr County, might get into the northern ranch lands, but it doesn't come all the way through the valley. Here's the next one. This cold front associated with this low, it's a cutoff low. And when that happens is these lows can sometimes get closer to the Gulf, pull on the reins and say not so fast. So right now, the GFS completely changing the forecast. It's changing the forecast to the front coming through late in the afternoon and the evening. Originally, the European model was saying that. So originally, the European model was saying Saturday afternoon, and the GFS was saying Friday afternoon. Now the GFS and the European model are in agreement with each other. So this changes the forecast. It changes that ever important weekend forecast. 75 is a forecasted high on Saturday. This is an increase of a couple degrees, but I think it will continue to drop as the day goes on, especially as that cold front gets closer. By Sunday, 72 degrees, and we have to get warm right before that. 87 today, 88 for Thursday, and then look at that cool down. So I cannot wait for that cool down. We'll continue tracking that for you, and that's your First Warn 5 AccuWeather forecast.